Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Defenders going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Ryan Feltner. What do we have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Okay, all set to go. Leading off. Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, one down. So live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Dustin May, how about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Throw on to Rizzo, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That one out to right, Yastrzemski. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Chop back up the middle. Stop. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Matt Cain. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. Cain goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. 1 down, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit. And the batter now, David Ortiz. And that is out of play. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. And now Mickey Mantle. May back to work. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Wade Boggs now. Henderson tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario. And a foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable.
Throw on to Rizzo, and it's a 1-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
That's hard hit on the line. Mantle tracks it down for the out. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Inside, almost got him. That one to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Hit on the ground to the right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And here's the catcher. Up the middle. Throw to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Manzardo.
The first baseman, number 9, Kyle Manzardo.
There's a high chopper. Henderson in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one popped in the air, left field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Bryson Stott. That one pulled foul. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Gage Workman digs in now.
Third baseman, Gage Workman.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Mantle raging back towards the wall. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Waste no time there.
Was good.
With the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Was good.
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a foul ball.
You better be lucky. That is not a home run.
Popped up right side. McNeil. But it's the pitcher that makes the play.
What's good, Juice Streams 999?
As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Puts a bunt down. Throw on to Rizzo. 1 up, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And he beats it out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
Go ahead, run on base. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. The throw. Tag. And he's out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first. And he is bottom of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Heyward. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Next
One
offering
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. No, with the shift on, hits right into it, slides for the stop, and they get the out. So up next,
Now
David
batting,
Ortiz.
the designated hitter.
He's 0 for 1.
Ortiz.
That one fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Mike Yastrzemski up
Number
here.
5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Well struck right field, way back there. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Tom Glavine.
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And Schwartz blasts one out. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And we know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. On the ground to the left. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Back to work. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Wade Boggs. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be. Aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that's down and away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Heyward sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 9,
And here's the catcher. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the from inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. MLB The Show brings you. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Jim Palmer. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Ready to go now? And now here is Elly De La Cruz. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
Elly looking to steal. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And that one fouled off. Palmer checks the runner. De La Cruz dives back in, but they got him. Oh, 2 now. Runner goes again. Out to center. Abreu has a beat on it. He's got it. Out number 2. And now Mickey Mantle. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Caught in between, trying for third now. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Bobby Abreu getting ready to hit. He was late there. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Kyle Stowers now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Dylan.
Here's the catcher to hit, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Out to short, De La Cruz. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Back now in Toronto. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Palmer, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Abreu makes the catch, and there's one away. Wade Boggs will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That's to third, Urshela. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The designated hitter, Eggy
Runner on at first with
Rosario.
1 gone. Stepping in, Eggy Rosario. So
Pinch
now a
hitting,
pinch hitter, Mason Wynn. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rollins toss to second, and that's 2. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the
Leading
first
off
baseman,
for the
Miguel
The
Amaya.
first baseman, Miguel
Line
Amaya.
drive, nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Brooks Lee, the batter now, as he
0-1
swings
the
and
count.
misses for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No throw, and he's on at first.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count. 3.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Gio Urshela to the plate. Late with the swing there. Second inning here,
0-1's
no
the count.
score. Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've
No
got
balls,
4
2
pitches
strikes.
you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And they tag him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Here's the catcher. Fought off foul. Top of the third, no score. Now he breaks his bat. Dingler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot
0-1.
against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu makes a move towards the gap. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Coming home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Elly De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder,
Bobby
Bobby Abreu.
Abreu.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one pulled foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Nolan Gorman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Stowers stands in here. Tried to hold back
0-1's
his
the count.
swing there, but went around. Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz.
Reset.
And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. That's the inning. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The throw in.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go.
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner goes again. There's a ball.
That's in.
Throw safe. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball inside.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead. McNeil headed for third. Throws it away. Throws it away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. And a bunt right side. Amaya in there. He's safe.
Now batting, third baseman.
Wait. And now the shortstop,
Leading
Ellie
off
De La
for the
Cruz.
Defenders, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Kicks and fires.
Ball outside.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunts it straight back to the mound. The throw to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
It's 0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. This to third, Duran. That's the third out. Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. Swinging a foul out of play. Pena measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the
1
defensive
ball, no
side.
strikes.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next offering misses. 2-2.
2-2.
That's down
Count
and
is
in.
full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball
Take your
4,
bait,
2
ball
aboard.
4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Two on, 1 out. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him swinging. Down the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Swinging a ground ball, and they put the tag on him for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's Wade Boggs now.
Boggs.
Palmer back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Jimenez throw to first. Boggs is out. Eggy Rosario getting ready to hit. That's to third. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. That one hit to right. Bautista makes the play, and that is bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Hitter, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side, McNeil. Tosses to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's Taylor Trammell. Ripped on a line. Suzuki brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number
Here's
3.
the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena.
Pena.
First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 9. And that's a little bit high.
That's a ball.
1-0.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Number 9, Kyle Manzardo.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. To his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
That one ripped. Trammell ranging into the alley. And that's the third out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase,
Now
short to
batting,
it,
the
long
left fielder,
through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next,
Now
Ryan
batting,
Jeffers.
the catcher,
1 for
Ryan
1 with a single so far.
Jeffers.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is down low. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
2-1.
Throw safe. Jimenez over at second, 1 down. Kane checks the runner. Jimenez back on a dive. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Only one more disengagement left after that move. And it goes
foul.
just foul. That one
Full
missed.
count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
On to the
defenders,
fourth.
the left
Here's the
fielder,
left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
These hitters have
0-1.
come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
That's strike 3.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's already
McNeil.
homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Mantle in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Outside, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Caught him looking for the K. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for the
4.
Crimson
And
Tide,
now,
the
Dick
first
Allen.
baseman, Dick Allen.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff.
Now batting,
not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ezekiel.
Here's the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. To first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Edman.
1-0.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. Edman goes 5 feet. Runner on the go. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the center fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
Duran off of first with 2 away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mantle sizes this one up. And that is that.